So we DevOps engineers will write infrastructure as a code. Where we will write, we need a tool to write it, right? What is the tool name? VS Code. Okay, what is the tool? Visual Studio Code. So we need Visual Studio Code to write a Terraform. So this is suppose a Terraform code, a sample Terraform code. I'll start from fresh. I'll explain you what is this. But then suppose this is a code. But what are we writing? Where are we writing this? In Visual Studio Code, VS Code. Okay, you all have to install VS Code. What else we need? We need Git Bash. Okay, so let's write that also. We need Git Bash. We need Bash terminal. So you will be installing Git Bash in your local system. Okay, what else we need? We need AWS CLI. Okay, we need AWS CLI in our local system as well. Okay, so that you can run AWS command to talk to AWS infrastructure. So VS Code, Git Bash, AWS CLI you need, and then what else? The most important thing, Terraform, because we are learning Terraform. So these many utilities you require in your laptop. Okay, so that you can create your environment, create your laptop, set up your laptop, local laptop setup, and then write infrastructure as a code in Terraform language and use providers and create the AWS infrastructures. So let us start our session and set up this local lab. Okay, in our system. So currently in my system, I already have Visual Studio Code. Let me quickly uninstall it so that yeah, I will only do. Let me just quickly uninstall it so that I can actually show you from fresh. So I'll go to control panel or uninstall program, uninstall. I have something called VS Code. Do we have VS Code? VS. I think VS Code installation is very easy. I will just skip this part. Okay, you just need to go to Google and type VS. Let me just leave this thing so that I wanted to show you this VS. Okay, you will go to Google, type Visual Studio Code, and then click on this link. And this is Windows link. Click on this. It will download in your laptop. Once this is downloaded in your laptop, right, you can just double click, install it. I think Steve and Azu, you already have it, right, in your laptop. This Visual Studio Code, you already installed it, right, Azu?
Yes.
You already have it, right? So similarly, this is how you will install the VS Code, which is easy. Now, what else you will do? You will do Git Bash download. So we'll click on Git Bash download, click on downloads Git, and then you see Windows is there. Click on this 64-bit. Your laptop is a 64-bit, not a 32-bit. How will you know that? You will again go to this PC. You will click on here, right click, show properties, and you will be able to see here it is a 64-bit or a 32-bit. Let's see this. You see here 64-bit operating system. That means 64-bit you need to install. Click on this, next, install. Okay. Or if you want to install using this utility, you can also run this command. Okay, you can open a PowerShell and can run this command. Same thing. Okay, so what you have to do, you just need to go to PowerShell. Let me go PowerShell. Let me open PowerShell. Run as administrator. Yes, and install it. If this is not installing, maybe you have to fix some errors. But then yeah, see it's getting installed. Easy. This is how you will be installing. Now, next command. This is how you will install the Git Bash. Okay, so Git Bash is installed and Visual Studio is installed. So we have seen two ways of installation. One, the exe way, next. Other thing, the PowerShell way. Okay, remember this. Now we will see another method. Okay, what else we have as per our diagram to install? We have AWS CLI to install. So how to install AWS CLI? We'll again go to Google and type AWS CLI install. Okay, we'll see this. Just type Windows. Okay, you will see this thing is there. Click on this and come here. You will find, if you have Mac OS, you should select this. If you have Windows, select this one. Okay, and come here and you see this is another way to install. Okay, so click on this button. It is saying download and run AWS CLI MSI installer on Windows. Okay, so you can click on this and install it. So this is our same thing. We will go to administrator and we will install. So this is somehow failed. It is saying verified installer has starting package install failed. It's saying to see this error. Okay, fine. I already have it. So if it's erroring out, try to install maybe manually. Okay, next. Or you can check the log file. For now, I'm not debugging it. You can click on this. Okay, so this is how you will install the AWS CLI, and it is saying it is already there. Okay, or it's asking me to wait. I already have CLI, but I'm reinstalling it. Please wait while the setup wizard guide you through the installation. So it is taking the space requirement and other things. So let it come. Okay, so let's see if any other method is mentioned here. There's no other method. Okay, so just install running this command, and you can also use Choco. Okay, Choco is a package manager. Like we have learned in Linux, there is yum command. Okay, in Ubuntu we have apt command. Similarly, in interview they might ask you what is a package manager for Windows. So you have to say package manager for Windows is Choco. Okay, so you may use you have to use Choco to install. You can also use Choco to install AWS CLI and Terraform. So I will show you how to install Terraform with the help of Choco. Okay, so see it is giving next, so we'll give next, and we'll install it. Okay, done. So this is also installed. Yeah, so while it is getting installed, let's see Terraform. Okay, so what we will type in Google, we'll type how to install Terraform. So we'll type Terraform install. If you type this, we'll click on this, and you see here already a video is there. You can click on that video of installing Terraform, or you see here there is another way. The path, the various ways which is mentioned here, you can use that way. Click on Windows, not Linux. So it is saying chocolatey on Windows. So there are various ways. I'll use chocolatey on Windows. Okay. So chocolatey generally we use in company, or even if you can use another method also, but then I'm showing you this method so that you can also tell in your interview that you should know various ways how to install things in Windows. Okay. So Choco install Terraform. So when you run this Choco install Terraform, it may error out for you, giving an error this. Okay. What error you will get? You will get this error. That Choco is not recognized as a name of the command. So you may not find Choco installed in your computer. So again, you will open PowerShell, and when you install Terraform, you will get an error message. Okay, I've created a document. I'll share it with you. In this document, you will see that, okay, if Choco this is failing, what will you do? You will run this command. What is this command doing? It is installing Chocolatey first for you, the Choco first, the package manager for you. So once you run this command, this will install Choco for you. In your company also, I do this. A lot of my colleagues do. You also have to do this in your company. Okay, you should know this command. I'm showing you various ways. Why? Because you might have to use these things in your Ansible or Chef recipe when you want to do configuration. This is our configuration management, right? This is I'm configuring my local laptop. So you might have to do this in maybe Windows Server or somewhere. Okay, so you need to know these steps. So Choco may fail. If it fails, you will run this command. I'll share you this command on Slack channel. Okay. Once you run this command, see it will install the Choco, and Choco will be installed for you. And then once Choco is installed, you can run Choco install Terraform. Okay. So once you run this command, let me show you how will you run. You will just here it is already there. You can just click on this copy button, and you can run this command. Once you run this command, you see it will be installed for you. So currently it is already installed. So it's saying if you want to reinstall it, give -- force command. Otherwise, leave it. Okay. So I'm not giving it because it's already installed. Just now, a few minutes back, I was just creating a document for you all so that I can share it with you all, this document. Okay. So yeah. So this is there. Okay. So now install Chocolatey. These steps are there. 1 minute, guys. Yeah. So for installing Chocolatey, this step is there. Then install Terraform, and then I will go for the third step. Okay. So there are other steps also, which is like install VS Code, install AWS CLI, and install Git Bash. Okay, so you have this many steps as well. For installing AWS CLI, you can follow this URL. Okay, VS Code Git Bash, I'm not giving you any URL. Search by your own. You should know this. Okay, I've shown you in the video. Google it, let it error out. That way you will learn better. Okay, so fine. So this is there. I'll just share it quickly with you all. Okay, fine. So these are the 5 steps for local lab setup. Okay, let me quickly share with you P94 local lab setup. Fine. Okay, so these are the steps. Okay, fine. Now, let us move ahead. Okay, my all setup is done. Okay, this is also done. I'll just delete this.
Welcome to LWP Labs. We have uploaded free Azure DevOps course on our YouTube platform for our viewers and students who wanted help in learning. Enjoy! Hope you will learn and practice the assignments, which are given in the videos. If you are committed to learn, we are here to help you. For a live class, contact us on numbers given in the description. Happy learning!